And Freak subbed in for Richardson. On the court for him, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Nicholson pass.
Post players shots in the paint here already.
Let's take this.
The bigs just a look. Take off top to get back. Alright. Alright.
Stolen by Freak. Fast blocks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's how you
look like Greg Anthony right there. If I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play. Pass to Horford. Nicholson kicks the tee. Count that one. And here's George. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Green. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Really? On the three-point shot.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Freak kicks to Horford. It's Freak, top of the key. Back to Horford.
Okay.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The putback, and Green slams it in.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
The Hawks leading by 3. To the paint, here's Thompson.
What?
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Green with a screen for Hill. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Pacers trail by 4. They set the screen.
Excuse me.
The pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. It's back to Hill. And the 3-ball is good. Hill's got 8 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now, Freak. 6 points for him. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 9 points in the game so far.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Hill dishes to Powell. Second chance shot, and Nurkic lays it in.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Freak passes to Ariza. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the paint. And that one's good, Barton.
My bad.
Oh, Maestro,
I
he
didn't
is so
do that,
good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And lots of contact
Really?
there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The first free throw is good. Sessions checked in for Hill. And so he makes both from the line.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Indiana's head coach. I asked him if he thinks they'll be able to muster the energy and effort it takes to win 2 straight elimination games. He said, sure, but we're not going to win 2 games at once. We can't think about Game 7 yet.
Wow, that
Let's win
was
this one
from
first.
Jack.
Pretty smart advice, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Sessions, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And a wide open look for Freak. From the high post, he drills it. Freak's got 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Hill. Down low, here's Barton.
No.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Barton's got his second basket of the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ariza outside. Freak with it. Beyond the arc.
Shush.
No good on the buzzer beater. And
I
that
can make
concludes the
threes,
first quarter
but I
of play.
can't make the buzzer beater, though.
Bucks on top,
Is that
up
crazy?
4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Well, from what you guys, both teams making some changes here.
I didn't get time.
The Hawks shoot. Then it's Turner. And it's Green. And
Let's
it's
go.
George in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Kicks to Green. Passes it to Ellis. Clock at 6. Here's George. Good on the 13-footer. George has got it all tied up now for Indiana.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Freak. Hill pulls it in.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
It's ugly.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The Pacers making a change.
I said pass.
Hill's checked in. Here's Freak. And the 3 ball is good. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're starting to get a little triple happen. Falling in love with that three-pointer.
Starting to cast him up a bit too often here in the second.
He's feeling it. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hold on, y'all.
Here's Ellis. 9 points in the game so far. Green, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. The shot is off. Great D that time from T. The Hawks leading by 7. Freak with it. He's picked up by Hill. There's a good screen. Here's Freak. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Now here's Ellis. Green, the screen. The dish now to Hill.
No.
Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line. And as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
Shoots from 14, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And stolen by Freak.
Dunk it.
Here's Nicholson. Finish off the break.
Play I can't
And now
dunk.
an 11-point Hawks lead.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
They get it again. And
Let's
again,
go.
it's Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 11 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
He was all alone on that one. And 12 points for Monte Ellis.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Freak. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Pacers trail by 12. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Freak with the ball. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 31 points.
I made this
Boy, this
really
defense is
quiet.
getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint.
Hold on.
Because that has not been up to par.
Ellis kicks to Hill. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Hill
Take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Millsap.
Ooh.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hill with it. Out defended by Freak.
My ear itching. Hold up.
Hill kicks to Hill. Again missing Hill.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Freak. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yay.
Freak's got 34.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Ellis goes in.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
He got it up. The shot misses. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hawks lead by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. Welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking all.
The Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The
Man,
Hawks
what
leading by
position?
13 on the court for Atlanta. Over to the left wing. Schroeder passes to Nicholson. Here's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Let's go.
Freak's got 37.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Powell dishes to George. It's on target from the high post.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Nicholson with the bucket. Nicholson's got his second bucket.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Pacers trail by 16. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And there's the feed to Sessions. Dishes it to Barton. 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ramon Sessions with the steal. And Nurkic has it in the corner.
Excuse me.
He kicks it to Barton. Fires from deep. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Feeds to Ariza. The Hawks working the ball around. And here's Schroeder. Here's Freak. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And George kicks to Sessions.
Wait, what?
A shot's good on the assist by George.
Yo,
Sessions has got his
check
first
this
bucket of the game, and he's on the board
out.
for 3.
The Hawks call timeout. Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court are your Pacers fans.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown.
On the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Hill, he's checked in for Paul George. Schroeder passes to Freak. The 3. Shot's good. Freak's got 42 in the game.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Poked loose. Here's Barton. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Freak. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Screen by.
Hold up.
Nurkic.
I'm back.
Inside. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Klein. Kicks it to Schroeder. He dishes it to Freak.
How wide open.
1:35 left here in the third quarter. That is good. Good. And the Hawks lead by 21. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Out to the wing. Pass to Nicholson. From the arc. And it's Freak missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Trevor Ariza. The Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Freak's got 47 points.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Barton kicks to Nurkic. Banked in off the glass. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Freak. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
Get the ball inside.
Nicholson dishes to Freak. Takes the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. With 1 on the clock, no good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks ahead, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. For the Pacers. Paul George is out there with Green. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Ellis kicks to Green. Millsap with the steal. On the floor. And a change for the Hawks. Freaks checked in for Jeff Teague. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Freak. Nurkic with the block. Now Sessions to the middle.
So far in the game for Nurkic, he's got 10 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Indiana. Green, he's checked in for Powell. Paul George comes in for Ty Lawson. And George Hills subbed in for Sessions. And both free throws good for Nurkic. The Hawks leading by 10.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Green. And that one comes up a bit short. The Hawks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Millsap. Kicks it to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pacers, Freak. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. And both free throws good from Freak. George with the ball. Here's the floater. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the pass to Horford. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Richardson. Shooting 1.
Free throw off from Richardson. Pacers trail by 16. George with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. George passes to Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You look at the stats for Turner. He has 9 rebounds and 3 denials. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill, too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
No good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 15. Here's Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
And stolen by Freak. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And George kicks to Hill, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
No clue. Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
A minute 42 left in the game. Here's Freak. Flanking it by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Freak's got 10 points in the quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Miles Turner.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Hawks.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for Al Horford.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Hill. Here's Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Powell, he's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Barton. And Sessions subbed in for George Hill.
You got it. Let's get the ball.
Here's Freak. Offensive rebound.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Hawks fans on a peak.
Here's the three. Good.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
That's it. They've won the series. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference finals never are. I'm sure they're confident right now.
Well, Al, certainly...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players... So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.